It must be noted that this is a precautionary statement to audience members and should not be construed as a reaction to any given interaction. I've come across several behind-the-scenes documentaries exploring parasocial relationships, and just want you to know that while I'm happy to engage, I have a full life and sets of responsibilities to real people in that life that I can't have jeopardized. In the vast landscape of the internet, we find ourselves drawn into the allure of parasocial relationships, where one-sided connections form between individuals and personalities. But beneath the surface lies a myriad of problems that we must confront. Parasocial relationships can lead to a false sense of intimacy. People may feel like they know these online figures personally, when in reality, it's a curated persona presented through screens. People spend hours watching personalities feeling like they were friends, but realize you don't always really know anything about them beyond what they showed online. These one-sided connections can breed unhealthy attachment and dependency, leading to feelings of loneliness and isolation when the perceived connection is not reciprocated. For some individuals, these relationships can become an escape from real-life challenges, but in the long run, they may hinder the development of meaningful relationships offline. Fans can become so invested in following an influencer's life that they neglected their own. It can take a while to realize that you may be seeking validation and acceptance from someone who didn't even know you exist or was friendly and interested, but you took it another step they weren't comfortable with. So how do we navigate the digital landscape responsibly? It starts with awareness and setting healthy boundaries. Remember, the personas we see online are just a fraction of someone's reality. It's essential to prioritize real-life connections and cultivate meaningful relationships you may already have. Creators must uphold ethical standards and refrain from promoting or participating in illegal activities, as they can cause harm to their audience and tarnish their reputation irreparably. It's crucial for creators to foster genuine connections with their audience based on trust and authenticity. Transparency, honesty, and integrity should be at the forefront of all interactions. To content creators everywhere, remember that your influence extends beyond the screen. Use it wisely and prioritize the well-being of your audience above all else. Let's work together to create a safer and more responsible online community. While content creators have a responsibility to their audience, they also face risks from fans who may seek to exploit parasocial relationships for personal gain, often not realizing that's what they're doing. Consumers engaging in catfishing, pleading for money, or pressuring creators into illegal activities can have detrimental effects not only on the creators themselves, but also on the trust within online communities. Creators may think they have a genuine connection with a follower, but it turns out they were pretending to be someone else entirely. It's disheartening to realize that someone you wanted to trust and get to know was deceiving you all along. Fans would bombard creators with requests for money or pressure them into endorsing or engaging in unethical situations. They were exploiting our supposed friendship for their own selfish motives. Creators must remain vigilant and establish clear boundaries to protect themselves from exploitation. They should not feel obligated to fulfill every request from their audience, especially if it compromises their values, integrity, or places them in situations where illegal activity may have to be reported by the creator. It's essential for creators to prioritize their well-being and safety, even if it means setting stricter guidelines for engagement with their audience. Trust is a two-way street, and consumers must respect the boundaries set by creators. It would be a shame to limit all interaction with an audience to strictly the comments section, but some scenarios may require it. To consumers engaging with content creators, remember that behind the screen lies a real person with their own boundaries and limitations. Respect their autonomy and refrain from exploiting parasocial relationships for personal gain or placing them in situations where legal action is necessary. By fostering mutual respect and understanding, we can cultivate safer and more fulfilling interactions within online communities. We can all be safe and have a good time together if we understand everyone's comfort level and cultural boundaries.